Good morning, my awesome friends and followers of the channel, and the members, not forgetting the members. Thank you all very much for your continued support. It's been wonderful. I'm sure by now you're all wondering, well, many of you know, that I'm in Leeds this morning. Woke up in this beautiful hotel. And I can say where I am now because by the time this goes out, I would have left the hotel. I am staying in the Ibis Style City Centre Hotel, which is fantastic. It's got an Indian restaurant attached to it called Mahi. Food is stunning. It's lovely. And it's only about 3 minutes walk from the Merion shopping centre, and it's 9 minutes walk to court. It's beautiful. It's a nice place, actually. Yeah, went for a wee jolly last night. Breakfast this morning was lovely. And not only did I get breakfast this morning, Yorkshire tea. Sean Bean's favourite one. Yeah. But really, it's been a lovely little trip. 223 mile drive here, though, which means there's 223 mile drive back. Yes. And guess what? I'll let you know now. I'm having coffee with Steph the Altar Nerd in about 30 minutes. And we're both going to court together. Yes, I thought I'd let you know. There we go. Yeah. Hey up. It's going to be a great day. I hope, touch wood. Yeah. But all good. But I have been reading your messages. Thanks for all the support. The support should be going in many different ways. This domestic nuisance that's up today at 10:15 in court number 12 has been a nightmare online. A prolific online abuser towards everyone, a nasty individual. It's quite sad that a woman of her age would do this online, but it just goes to show you that, you know, her life mustn't be in order. She must have a terrible life and get some sort of kick out of abusing people online. I honestly think, hand on heart, you may not agree with me, but I think the best outcome today would probably be a hospital order for this woman, because she continues, even though she's on bail, she continues to abuse people online. It's non-stop. This is a lady who I did not even know. I didn't know who she was for years because she was using online trolling accounts, so I didn't know who was behind them. And she was abusing me, Fiona, lots of people on online. She threatened to shoot Graham and Fiona. She threatened to blow up Buckingham Palace. Loads of horrific things, and she continues to do it. She now thinks I'm stalking her, which is a bit strange because I didn't know who she was until the police actually found her, and she was in the media. I then got to know who she was. I'll be honest with you, I just wanted to go. Hospital order, I think, is the best thing. I think people like her should be mentally locked up. If you're going to continue to do that type of thing online and still do it to this day, then it all adds in a very good case to sort of put you away for a long time, because you're a danger not only to yourself but to the public in general. So there we go. But there's also lots of news. I mentioned the other day about Camilla, and a lot of you, Queen Camilla, I apologise, Queen Camilla, a lot of you were like, oh no, you get this news wrong. I don't know what I have to do sometimes to bang subscribers' heads together to make you realise that when the Queen, if the Queen outlives the King, she'll need somewhere to live. And if you think she can go back to her former life in that house, then there's something wrong with your thought process. As a queen, member of the royal family, she will need to live in royal grounds. She will need to have private security for the rest of her life if she outlives the King. So that's why she can't return to her normal roots. That's why she's going to need a royal residence. I'm trying to let people understand the thought process of this. Now, it's been brought to my attention that she's trying to blend her family. We can all see it. Queen Camilla is trying to blend the Parker Bowles with the Windsors. She's trying to. Whether she's successful, I don't know. Whether her family want that, I don't know. But one thing is apparent now. I mean, I get information coming in all the time. And one thing is apparent is Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew is neglecting the property he lives in. It's going to cost a lot of money to put that back. I don't like how the King treats his brother. I think it's disgusting. I wish he would do the same type of treatment towards his deranged son, but he won't. But I'm seeing, and I'm reading your messages, he is neglecting the property and something does need to happen. There is writing, small print, in his clause, his 75-year clause, that he has to keep the upkeep of that building. But he's not doing it. So Could the king void that 75-year lease because he's neglecting the property? There's a high possibility he could, actually. But at the end of the day, it's in the hands of them. It's in the hands of the royals. It's in the hands of their aides and advisors. But one thing that really did bug me this morning was reading that Rupert Murdoch, the global media mogul, has been printing documents in his papers about the king's finances and about how much tax he pays. Now, I find that disgusting. But I think it might be an own goal for Rupert Murdoch, because he doesn't pay enough tax as it is. No, he doesn't. He gets away with a lot of tax paying. So I would like to see the king now hit a home run, going, okay, if that's the way you want to play it, let's play it that way. And I think the king should put pressure on the government to tax Rupert Murdoch's news media mogul empire. You'd see a lot of changes then, wouldn't you? You would see a lot of changes then. So, yeah, not nice to do that to the royal family, but if that's the way he wants to play it, then I think the king and the prime minister should play ball and hit back at them. You have to fight fire with fire these days, people. You do. I've also been reading this morning about a 26-year-old male driver. Check this out. Now, but if you go to court and you have to pay a fine, say for driving, if you go over the speeding and you get so many points, we could lose our license. But a driving offences charity has looked into stuff, and they have discovered that there's over 10,000 drivers in the UK that should have lost their license, but for some reason the driving authority has left them driving. One man has got 126 points on his license and he's still not banned. There's a lady with 96 points. 126 points though on your license, and you're still allowed to drive. Just go to show you that there's loopholes in there, isn't there? So next time you find yourself going to court, I know, because you've got 15, 16 points on your license, bring this story up. I'd like to set precedents that what's good for this driver, Mark, who's got 126 points on his license, is good enough for my client, who's only got 14. Just remember that. Yeah. Oh, a mother of 2 children who conceived both her children when she was raped, excuse the R word, is now suing the government, she's now suing the government for putting a 2-child cap benefit system in place. And rightly so to that lady, rightly so. Shocking, isn't it? And she will be successful. Imagine your own country, your own government, putting a 2-child cap benefit system in place, but families arriving on our shores with 7, 8, 9 children are all getting benefits. Now tell me our government gives a shit about its citizens. Doesn't, does it? Shocking. But there we go. Well, listen, people, a short one this morning. I'm in my hotel room. I'll let you have a look out the window, actually. I'm still in my hotel room this morning. There we go. You got City Park there. Fairfax House down the bottom. Havana Residence. Actually beautiful. Leeds is actually quite a nice city. I know people are saying in the comments that Leeds is a shithole. It's not. It's actually not. It's quite nice, actually. Everyone I've met is so friendly. All right, lad. Well, gently. It's nice. It's really nice. Anyway, listen. Have a wonderful day, everyone. I will keep you updated later on. I'm going to get ready to go and have my coffee with Steph, the altar nerd. And then we will head out. We'll probably leave here about 9:30 and walk down towards the court. So I've still got a good 40 minutes. Anyway, need to get my suit on, to get all dressed. Anyway, have a great day, people, and thank you for your support. Take care.